So welcome to meditation. Today we're going to have I think, a very helpful healing meditation with grounding our energy to allow ourselves to have the strength and the container, and I can talk more about the container, to really fill up with healing energy. And healing energy is often thought of or experienced as kind of light filled, radiant. It might be for some more of a love kind of frequency or unity or expansive. Healing energy could be restorative, kind of a giving. So I'm using a lot of different words, hoping some of them will touch on your experience of what healing energy is. But let's share in the chat before we get started what your experience of healing energy is. What words would you describe just for yourself? Of course, you're sharing them and they will benefit other people. What are your words for healing energy? And welcome everybody everywhere. Canada, New Jersey, England, Croatia, wow, Chicago, welcome. Connecting with the light, love, peace, internal therapy, love for all. Oh, I love these words that kind of point to what healing energy is. One way that our subtle energy in our being is talked about is that it's a universal energy. So it's both individual in us, we can experience it in our body, and it's universal. So when we do this sort of healing meditation, you could say the experience of just being our individual self becomes a little lighter, a little more transparent, and we become more of a universal energy. There's different ways that this is talked about in different traditions, of course, but I think what's most important is the way we experience unity. What does unity mean to us? What does it mean to be unified? What does it mean to feel connected? And I think that really points at the healing aspect of all practices that bring us into deeper relaxation, deeper syncing up with our breath, our body. That might be running, that might be lying in the sun on a beach, drinking tea. It could be lots of different experiences unify and sync us up. Sometimes the word regulate our nervous system is used. So when it comes to grounding energy, we're going to do a few different, I'm saying little, but they're kind of big things today. And we're going to start in a different way than we normally start our meditations. So we're going to start with the journey with nature, experiencing the details of nature. So these details will come through different aspects of our imaginations. So we're really honoring our imagination. So don't worry about it. Is this real? Is this not real? Your beautiful creative mind is giving you information. However that experience unfolds, it's perfect. For some, it might be a feeling of it. For some, it might be a seeing. For some, it might be a kind of a lighter sort of, might be through words, almost like telling yourself a story about it. For some, it might be just a knowing of being in nature, and all of these different ways of inviting creativity and imagination in as a guide are perfect. So don't worry about it. If you don't see things, you don't have to be using your visual senses in the meditation. And then we're going to ground our energy using more of our physical body and again, our imagination. But this is when I'm hoping for you that the experience of energy begins to kick in a little bit. And I'm just going to talk about it now in a certain way that's different than maybe what you'll experience in the meditation. And that's great too. And I just enabled transcript for somebody who asked. Thank you for reminding. So if you're sitting in a chair and your feet are on the ground, then I want you to imagine, try this out, imagining when we're doing the grounding with the body, as though there was a stream of light, like a big tube of light that went from your feet, behind your legs, down your hips and your whole seat, down into Mother Earth, radiating that grounding tube of light down. And then you'll feel a kickback of subtle energy back up through your body. I experience it like playing a gentle game of ball. But the funny thing is that when I'm sending the energy down, sometimes the Earth's energy is coming up at the same time. So it's not like ball where someone catches and they send it back. I find sometimes Earth's energy is just sending it back up as I'm sending it down. And then they're just passing through. But everyone experiences that in their own way. Now, if you're lying down, I welcome you to lie down in the meditation if that's what works for your body today. Then I'd like you to imagine your entire back body, from every spot on your back body being that long tube of light going down to Mother Earth. If you're sitting in cross-legged position, then imagine the tailbone area like a trunk of light that goes all the way through the central channel of your body down like a tube. It will be a little narrower than in a chair, going down into the center of the earth. If you're standing, then the grounding is coming through your feet. So that's just to give you a sense of the different positions you might be in and how you will experience that energy grounding as a tube of light going down to the earth, and the earth coming back to meet you. We're going to invite boundary helpers, and those are guides, angels, ancestors, animals, whatever you feel is a boundary helper. It could be a symbol like a fence or a line, or it could be a hand, whatever it is, that's your boundary helper. We're going to invite that. Boundaries help us come into closer relationship with our energy and our ability to receive higher frequencies. Again, I think the boundaries are part of that container. To have a strong, peaceful container for our energy is to have our system be grounded, protected, and able to open in that safety, in that security. And then we'll be receiving energy. It might be up, down. It might be through one of the energy centers, chakras. It might be in the back body. It might be just a filling from the heart. We don't know how that will happen, and we just invite whatever does happen. And always remember, if nothing's happening, that's okay. The focus of meditation is to be present with oneself. So just being present with what is in that moment is its own healing. There doesn't need to be a big experience. And when we invite and allow intuition, that might be a very gentle knowing of being safe, being present, being oneself, being universal. That might be an intuitive message. That might be images or colors or something else from the senses. But it can also just be a deepening of your stillness and of your ability to be with each moment and with your breath. And at the end, we're going to share what we receive, or you could say we're going to share the healing aspect of our meditation with the world. So this is very altruistic. It's very beneficial for you as well as for others. And share in the way that makes the most sense for you. Share with loved ones, share with strangers, share with animals, share with the earth, share in the way that really is right for you today. Share with parts of yourself from the past, the future. You can be a time traveler in these meditations. In all of life, I think we can be time travelers. So let's get started. I'm just wondering if there's anything I kind of missed before starting. I think everyone's here now. Welcome if you just arrived, your perfect time. And the meditation will be somewhere between 20 and 30 minutes, usually not more. One thing that's not in the slide that I shared with you guys is I am going to take you up through the chakras. In this beginning part, as we begin the meditation now, I'd like you to just be with your own breath, really allowing yourself to focus on your breath as it comes in through the inhale and as you exhale, just noticing your natural breath. You don't need to change it. You don't need to do anything but notice your natural breath. If you wish to take longer exhales or to feel your inhale going deeper into the body, then of course, do that. But there's no need to do any adjusting, just exactly as you are right now, breathing. And we'll begin by going to a place in nature. This could be somewhere you like to go that's a park, or it could be your backyard, or a place that's quiet in your neighborhood or city. It might be a natural landscape like a forest or near the coast. It could be anywhere at all in nature that you enjoy going. And just continuing with your deep breath, witnessing your breath. It may be deep, it may be shallow. Noticing the in-breath, noticing the exhale. And tuning into your own body as you imagine this place in nature, inviting your creative mind and just honoring right now the way you imagine this place in nature. Take in the sense of the ground there, the textures, the feel of the ground. You might be walking or sitting or lying down, standing, and just noticing the qualities of ground, firmness or softness, color, texture. And from that ground, notice the space around you in nature, the quality of the air, the temperature, the weather, the sun or rain or wind. There may be the perception of sounds or the felt experience of listening in this place in nature. So just listening. Continuing to breathe, feeling that ground below you, noticing the textures, the colors around you, feeling into the space of this natural landscape. You may notice felt experience like emotions or a kind of tone or mood to the atmosphere. And just be the witness, the appreciator as you breathe and feel and know and allow. Allowing nature now to get you into a place of deeper connection with the earth, with your own quality of earth element in your system, that you are of the earth, born here on this planet, living here with gravity assisting you. And let's go with this nurturing experience through the senses of this place in nature, bringing that with you now as you breathe deeply and connect with your feet. Taking some full breaths and bringing attention to the lower body. You might bring your attention to your hips, to your lower belly, to your lower back, to your tailbone as you breathe in and breathe out fully, allowing your exhale to be a luxury. And imagining a tube of light that goes from your tailbone, your hips, your seat, maybe your feet or your back body, depending on your position. Imagining this tube of light that goes down into the earth. And as you breathe, send these roots down through this tube of light to meet the energy of earth. And you will sense Earth's energy meeting you, and just noticing this sending down energy as intention, as it could be thought, it could be a kind of felt experience, it could be visual or auditory for some. And just notice what it's like to bring in that very deep breath as you connect your roots down into the earth. And you may experience a gentle buoyancy that returns to you from the earth. Earth's energy now meeting you and entering into your system, giving to you, helping you ground. So just continuing to breathe deeply and sending your grounding energy down and receiving Earth's energy coming up to meet you into your tailbone, your hips, your legs. You might feel Earth's energy all the way up, towards the chest and the diaphragm, the ribs, and then just sending your grounding energy down, imagining a tube of light, imagining roots that go down into the earth, and then receiving that energy back and feeling into that connection in silence now with a few more nice, luxurious breaths. If there are words for grounding that come to you, I invite you to speak them into your body. These could be wishes. It may sound something like, I am secure, I am safe, I am present, I am connected to Earth. And next, we are going to go into the next stage of our meditation and invite, either through intentions or imagination, our guides, angels, animal helpers, ancestors, our place in nature, or some other metaphor as a form of a boundary, a helpful, restorative boundary. This could be like a beautiful white space of protection, or it could be a particular way that you connect to the feeling of protection. And just allowing your consciousness to go a little further out from your body, imagining this protection on your right. And I like to bring my hand out to my right and just open my palm and invite that receiving of protection, and then bring it all around the right side, kind of like a glowing, moving energy of protection on the right, and then on the left when you're ready. And if your consciousness goes below you or behind you or in front of you or above you, just perceive and allow, as you focus on your left, bringing protection to your left side, inviting any messages or experience of protection. Is protection a little slower, more deliberate? Feeling the love, the kindness of protection, inviting protection to circle you, around you, in front, also behind, also below and above. And if your hands move, allow your hands to just mirror this protection as though you were holding yourself within your hands in a beautiful ball of light. And you can feel this ball of light going all around your system, your body, your energy field, and holding you in this protective glow in every direction. And in this space, we'll begin by moving through our chakras, starting at the bottom, feeling into your sits bones, the space where your body, if you're sitting, meets the chair, and just bringing your attention there as you breathe. Adding in the reassurance, the connection, the safety and security of your own beingness right now, in this very moment, the kindness that you give to yourself, feeling that in your lower body as you breathe in to the root chakra. Just imagining, you don't have to feel anything in particular. If you do feel something, honoring exactly what that is for you. And maybe there is a color or a quality that you perceive, just noticing. It could be movement or temperature. It could be anything at all. And just breathing and witnessing. And then moving up your body to your lower belly area, as though you could just go right inside the center of the body, a few fingers width below the belly button, inside the body, and just imagining a beautiful space there, and perhaps feeling the energy there, bringing in your kindness, your self-love and acceptance. And allowing your healthy power, your healthy drive and life force to be really appreciated and honored. You might have a color or some other experience you witness as you bring your attention there, and just breathe, feeling into this place, this incredible zone of healthy power and support. And then gently moving your attention up above the belly button a few fingers width. You may want to put your hand in that area and then just bring your attention to the center of the body, noticing what's there, breathing, bringing your kindness, your own self-care. And noticing that this is a place of digestion of many things, digestion of thoughts, digestion of energy, digestion of emotions, digestion of nutrition, of breath. Noticing this area and bringing in your own healthy wishes, your own commitment to your truth, to your harmony, to your processing of experience in every form. And breathe deeply there. There may be a color, a light, a texture, a pattern, a temperature that you witness. And just connecting again for a moment to your grounded energy, that tube of light. Imagine that tube of light now coming up to this center point in the body. You may want to put two hands there and just honor centeredness. What does it mean to be at the center? And if your center is a little higher up, you may want to bring a hand to your heart. And just moving up now with your awareness to your heart center, the space inside the body, the energy heart, behind the physical heart, feeling into the center between front and back body, and breathing, allowing, nurturing yourself in the heart center. And just giving yourself wishes for permission, for love, for caring, for emotional flow, inner kindness, and feeling into your heart center, noticing any patterns, colors, temperatures, and breathing, bringing your breath. If there's ever a spot you find where you need some untangling or extra nurturing, bring the breath there, allowing your hands to move, allowing anything that wishes to move, inviting energy to move, keeping your attention there at the heart as you breathe, allowing your sweetness, and then bringing slowly your awareness to your throat, to this center of communication, allowing yourself to go into the neck, feeling into the space there, breathing and allowing, inviting your own inner guidance, communication, your truth to be spoken, your truth to be known, experienced, and breathing, allowing yourself to sense the energy, the patterns, just exactly as you feel them right now in this part of your body, of your energy body. And when you're ready, moving up into the face, taking a moment just to allow yourself to connect with your head, whether this is your jaw or cheeks or the back of your head, your cheekbones, your eyes, the upper back of your head, and coming forward to the forehead area, just inviting the forehead area to relax, imagining a soothing quality of energy there in your forehead. You might sense your energy center there, or you might just bring all your awareness into the temples, the front of the forehead, the space within the head, and just breathing and inviting your inner sight, your inner wisdom, your knowingness, your compassionate action, kindness, and noticing any patterns of energy, bringing in that luminous light into the head, checking in and feeling again that tube of light extending from the forehead inside the face all the way down through what's called the central channel, that is like a tube of light that goes through the entire body, down, connecting with your root chakra, this tube of light that is grounded with earth energy supporting you. And as we go into the upper head, you might want to put a hand on the top of your head, or two hands, or just bring your attention to the crown. And just inviting the universe now, the universal energy, knowing that you are nurtured, safe, loved, and inviting healing like streams of loving light that gently enter into your system. Could be through your crown or through your heart, your back body, your hands. However you invite and however you experience. There may be colors or just a gentle knowing of oneness. And breathe, allowing the breath to breathe you, inviting your guides and ancestors, angels and helpers to hold this space for your own universal energy, feeling the expandedness of your being, your consciousness, just as you are right now, honoring yourself, honoring the experience in the moment as you breathe and allow. Sensing if there's an inner smile in one of your chakras or in your beautiful central channel. Noticing if you can extend that inner contentment through into your fingertips, into your toes, the eyes, the tip of your nose, the back of your head, allowing this inner contentment to move through the body like waves and whispers of a simplicity of being, a joyful simpleness of life, just breathing, just being, just witnessing the energy that you are. And allowing silence now for 1 minute as you receive. If you wish to receive an intuitive guidance, a message from your guides or from your universal oneness, a loving blessing, an intuition, a gift, however feels right to you, invite that deep honoring of your own energy self, your own highest truth, to receive in whatever way is right for you in this moment. Notice the felt experience of energy, of your breathing. And inviting the entire body to breathe as you breathe. Your nose or your mouth breathes, and your entire body breathes as well. Every cell in your body breathing, healing, receiving, giving, and just being at the cellular level. With this whole body breathing, sending out your radiant, loving, universal qualities as blessings into the world, and receiving as you do so, giving and receiving this universal healing energy. There may be a particular person or animal or place you wish to exchange this loving energy with. There may be the whole world, or different individuals might come to you, just honoring the way you experience this radiant breath that allows for this deep giving and this deep receiving in the moment. It may happen simultaneously. And just noticing that pattern of energy and experience. It could be a very soft, it could be more of a long inhale and exhale. Could be a certain way that's just unique to you, your own gift of giving, your own gift of receiving. And as though you were catching a very light feather through the air, bring your hands together and hold that light feather for a moment, and then release that feather out into the atmosphere, and bringing the hands together in prayer position, feeling your energy come even more unified, more connected, grounded through your feet, through your central channel. As you move your hands gently up and down, you're aligning all of your energy centers into a beautiful, strong stream of light. And let's intertwine our fingers and just raise the hands over the eye level to the top of the head, and slowly, slowly bring the hands down as you continue to unify, integrate, heal, and nurture your entire body, energy system, emotions, thoughts. As the hands slowly move down, you're coming into greater connection with your own inner qualities of truth. And when the hands go down below the heart, you notice how grounded and stable and present you are right now in the moment, coming back into ordinary reality. If you were on a bit of a journey, when the hands are in your lap, or you imagine them to be there if the mobility doesn't allow, just feeling that sense of hands against legs, or maybe the bed or the surface below you. Give yourself an inner bow and acknowledge Earth as a helper, as a friend, as a soulmate. Earth is all things for us often. And opening your eyes and just perceiving the room, the colors around you, the shapes, acknowledging the others here in group. Yeah.